start of Game 1 of the finals, the California Open here in Canoga Park.
Aftermarket kits, go faster stripes, and fancy spoilers just won't cut it. Out here, you need to be purpose-built, race-tuned, and ready to perform. This is the first ever Ford Ranger Raptor. It's born ready for anything.
We the people are defined by the things we share and the ones we love. Our book clubs, our tea times, the moments we don't have to say a word. We the people who mess with each other's heads and have each other's backs, who have songs and food and kids, helping, hoping, and dreaming. Who never stop wondering what we'll do or where we'll go next. We the people who are better together than we are alone are unstoppable. Welcome to the entirely new expedition.
There's a great article about him.
It's the thirstiest time of the year. I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear. It's the thirstiest time of the year. Sprite, let's go.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a great match coming up for you guys. We've got Kane Waselenchuck versus Daniel De La Rosa. We've got the number 3 player in the world versus number 4 player in the world. I'm Kelly Diesel, excited to be bringing you this action. Hello. Can't wait to get started here. As I said, we're at the 2019 California Open here in Canoga Park. As my partner Dean Bear calls it, Cold Canoga. Want to welcome him into the booth. Appreciate this cup of coffee he just gave me. Dean Bear, how we feeling this morning?
I'm feeling real good. And just to get it out of the way, the coffee came from the best stringer here at the club in Canoga Park, Mr. Rob Seedorf. We have to thank him for bringing us our favorite coffee from the Big S.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. It keeps us fueled, keeps us going, and we're going to need it for this one, Dean. We've got a wild ride coming up.
Yeah, you know, Danny plays Kane very well. I'll reiterate, I know I said it before, it was about 3 years ago in Portland, Oregon, when we were doing best out of 5. Danny was up really, I think he was up 1-0, and then he was leading, really had a big lead in game 2, and there was a controversial play. Kane took a swing at a ball that Danny thought he should have held up and got the avoidable anyway, and they kind of went chest to chest. It was pretty intense.
And
Kane
there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with showing a little passion out there.
Not to a point. At the time, I was not involved with the network. I was actually coaching Danny, so it was I didn't like it as a coach, and basically Danny woke up the lion, and Kane came back and just rolled all over him. So, you know, Kane is a different player right now. He is extremely focused. He is 100% determined to get back in the #1 ranked spot. That is an absolute fact. You can tell just by seeing his demeanor on the court. But on the other hand, Danny De La Rosa is on the way up, and the only way to take that next step is to, you know, dethrone the king.
Yeah.
And so he has it in his head that he could win, and that's the start.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens on the court. Danny De La Rosa, number 3 ranked player, is playing the 4 ranked player. He won the coin toss, and we're ready to go. De La Rosa down to serve, drive serve to Kane. Will he start out with the forehand or the backhand? He goes to the backhand, short serve. Second serve coming up from DLR. High lob, Nick to Kane's forehand. Great serve. Good setup coming again. That's a tough ceiling ball by Kane right there. He's going to shoot that. De La Rosa, first point of the match. He's on the board. That was a really good rally for De La Rosa. Kane didn't have many opportunities to shoot the ball. The one offensive shot he took was from over his shoulder. First serve coming up, short. Second serve on the way. I like his second serve, Kelly, when he does the high lob nick to Kane's forehand. It works out very well for him.
Yeah, we're going to see it right here.
This one's going to be a little bit short, but Kane had a great spot right there. Can't get a racket on it. 2 serves, 0. Great start of the match for Daniel De La Rosa.
Yeah, I want to encourage everyone in our chat box, please like, love, react any way you want, but most importantly, share this feed. We want these great athletes to be across the world.
Absolutely. We got a lot of our regulars in the chat box. I saw Lucas Lee, Tony Pagioni. Saw a lot of guys. Our buddy Bob Strangio from New York, who's currently down in California, who visited us the other day. He's tuning in the box. Kelly Diesel's in the box.
Yeah.
David Leone is in the box, who was on there yesterday.
Thank you, David, for joining us. You and Fabio, always a pleasure to have you on the air.
Absolutely. Kane Waselenchuck back into the service box. And there's a serve return kill. That's how he rolls. Point number 1.
1 serving 2.
1 serving 2.
Flatty himself is in the chat box. Wayne Anton.
Moshe Mann is in the chat box. Danny can't get himself around Kane's swing. It's very tough when you're playing a lefty.
2 serving 2.
It's tied up at 2. I tell you, I never saw Kane really do this type of serve to De La Rosa, but it seems to be working well. Nice splat roll.
Was working well.
That, yeah.
Was working well.
Exactly.
2 serving
Hello,
2.
Michael Aguas.
Frank
partner.
DiGiorno, Frankie Pasta from Long Island.
It's not delivery.
Wow, look at that flatty. Wayne Antone, hashtag a flatty.
2 serving 2.
Juan watching from Mexico City. Thank you, Juan.
Kane Waselenchuck going to the drive serve now. Rips off the back wall. De La Rosa's there.
Ooh, so smooth, and he's still able to get there.
I thought that skipped, actually. I thought Kane's shot was a skip.
I'll skip on your shot.
Yeah. He's going to appeal that. I thought it skipped myself. That was my first instinct that it was a skip, but let's see what...
Yeah, we're going to get this queued up for him.
Kane's thinking, he said, already this is happening to me. It was so early in the match at 2 serving 2 on the headpen scoreboard.
Kane says, I know it's a good shot.
Well, you know what? He had me fooled also. I thought it skipped. That was my first instinct that it was a skip.
We just want to get it right.
Yeah, and that's why they have an appeal. Well, they get 2. Not a good shot right there by DLR, but now he's got the opportunity to put it away. Kane gives him a little tap on the back and said that was a good one. Todd Boss in the chat there. Richard Al. All of our racquetball favorites. The numbers are climbing, Kel.
Yeah, they are. We're almost pushing 600 already. You got to love it, Dean.
Yeah, I have to apologize early. My voice is a little shot already this morning, and we just got started. But we had a great few days. That was a great serve return kill for De La Rosa.
Yeah, we'll see if we can pull that up for you guys.
So we're tied up at 3 on the headpen scoreboard. De La Rosa staying with that high lob. Kane's going to go overhand. Great shot right there. Daniel, not enough room there for Daniel De La Rosa to get even a racket on it. Not even the frame.
Here's that return to serve. Well, actually, Kane steps into the box. We'll show you that here in a second.
Yeah, he's going to keep it moving pretty fast. And that works well against De La Rosa, the fast-moving serve. I think that's one of the reasons why De La Rosa has a better action against a Rocky Carson, because Rocky Carson takes his time, and that gives De La Rosa a lot of times to relax. That's a good shot right there by De La Rosa.
Ooh.
But Kane flick of the wrist, and he stays in the service box. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing greatness. That's an absolute fact. Drive serve from Kane. There's the bullet. De La Rosa's right there. Great opportunity that De La Rosa took that out of midair and didn't allow Kane to get himself back into center court. Timmy Hansen watching. Thank you, Timmy, for tuning in. Oh, good pickup by De La Rosa, but he just couldn't make the front wall. The Mexican monster Alvaro Beltran in the chat box as well. He'll be here in a little while, has doubles finals coming up right after this. So Kane Waselenchuck in the service box, drive serve coming up from him. And there's a bullet. Danny got a racket on that and a great return. That ball barely came off the back wall. Kelly, what do you think so early in this match? What's your thoughts here? The players are trading points, you know, like kind of neck and neck.
Yeah, it's always funny to see players feel each other out, but they're not just exchanging serves. They're actually scoring points. So it's not like this one's, you know, going to take forever and somebody's going to rattle off. They're both rattling points off. It's just a matter of who's going to find their way to 15 first. I
agree with you, but Kane usually doesn't give up a lot of points early in
you're
finals.
Right.
Early in the round of 16s, yeah.
I've seen something like that from Kane a maximum of 3 times.
Three serving 5 on the headpen scoreboard.
3-5.
Oh, we got that was a good serve, just short. We got a new one for Kane for Alvaro in the chat box. Someone was my friend Lawrence McKinney says he's the Mexican Matador.
The Mexican Matador. I like it.
I like it, Larry. Oh, Kane guessed wrong right there. Went up for that pinch.
DLR
Danny
goes
put it
DTL.
DTL for DLR. Nice. Good work there. Diesel.
Yeah, I'm picking up.
I see it. Doug Walsh in the chat box. Doug, we're going to have a conversation about that pro stop in New York when I get back this week.
Yes, sir. Hello, Leo, watching in the chat box.
Wow, that was a really good return there by Kane, and Danny just smacked it cross-court kill. Tied up at 5.
Yeah, he just knotted it up.
Yeah,
see if Daniel can find himself a lead.
Daniel is looking like he has a lot of confidence. Kane barely got that.
Hold it. Replay.
Gonna call a replay. Kane is behind him. I don't know about a replay on that, to be honest. Because Kane's behind him, all Danny has to do is pinch it into the front wall, and that's an easy point. So not a fan of that call. Sebastian Franco watching, Seth Kabilis watching. Danny staying aggressive.
Dean, we were talking last night. You usually are a big fan of Scott's calls, but not that one.
Yeah, not that one. I am. I thought in the doubles match yesterday, a lot of the calls were right on point, as we saw going back to the video. Great Z serve right there by Kane Waselenchuck. Two-handed return by DLR and an easy pinch rollout by Kane. And I say that loosely. Kane, that's a very difficult shot, and he does it like effortlessly. Drive serve coming from Kane. Long serve. I think he was trying to do what Rocky did yesterday and hit Danny a couple times on like a jam serve.
Dean, we are creeping up to 700 followers right now.
Yeah, we have a ton of people in the box, and that's thanks to everyone by sharing our video and liking our page. Pummeled that into the corner. Another point by the King.
7, serving 5.
You're hearing the ref call the score right now, 7-5 on the headband scoreboard. Kane gets into the box and rattles off 2 quick ones.
Yeah, we're only about 10 minutes into this match, Dean.
He hits the ball so flat. That was such a great kill shot. Again, every time I watch him play, I am more amazed than last time. Kane drive serve coming up. That's a bullet right there. I think that was the first ace.
9, serving 5.
So 9 serving 5 on the headpen scoreboard, and that's our first ace.
First of many, I assume, Dean.
Correct. That's a short serve. At our first break here, we're going to have to thank all of our sponsors. Sometimes the matches with Kane Waselenchuck are really quick. Too cute right there by DLR, and another easy point by the King. I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout coming very soon by DLR.
You used the perfect word, cute. I don't know why Daniel would get cute when he's down 4 points already, and Kane is just rattling off point after point. I don't know. I don't get it.
Danny trying to play chess with him, moving around while Kane's serving. And that doesn't faze someone like Kane.
John Bem, completely right. Remember 60 seconds ago when this was neck and neck?
Yeah, 5-5. Oh. Kane trying to be cute himself right there. That would have been a fantastic shot had he make it.
740 followers. Can we get to 1,000 here on final Sunday?
We might. I know at the U.S. Open we had way more than that.
That's true.
But this is a good one. Nice shot into the corner. De La Rosa, great passing shot by Kane Waselenchuck, and De La Rosa's string on his racket came flying off. So that's an equipment timeout. As we go to get a new racket, let's tell everybody why you're able to watch this for free. First of all, the IRT wants to thank MLG Holdings LLC for their support of the tour. Mark and Laura Gibbs, they stepped up in a big way, and they encourage you to step up as well to be a partner of the tour. MLG Holdings LLC helped the IRT remove the paywall. That's why you're all watching for free. So please send them a message and thank them. Thanks again to Mark and Laura Gibbs and MLG Holdings for being an outstanding partner of the IRT.
So, Dean, I just wanted to show that replay. We saw Daniel go to the left corner and his racket fly out to center court.
Yeah, it was a great passing shot by Kane.
Just like that one.
Another one. Easy point. There it goes.
11 serving 5.
11 serving 5 on the head pen scoreboard. I'm very surprised we don't have a timeout by De La Rosa. If not, right after this point. That's a bullet right there.
That's another ace.
Ace. That's the second one of the match.
12 serving 5.
12 serves 5. Kane Waselenchuck in the driver's seat here. 7-point lead.
Look at
And he's
Daniel.
trying to say, which one are you going to serve it to?
Short. Short serve.
Again, I don't agree with trying to be too cute against someone like Kane. That could bite you really quick. Kane's serving really well. Great get right there by the King. Can't get that one. He was up in front of the dotted line, and that's an easy passing shot by De La Rosa. Very smart that De La Rosa went with the cross-court pass because Kane was up in front of that dotted line. Drive serve coming up by De La Rosa.
Short.
Short serve.
Second serve.
I like the second serve. Dies. Kane's got a great return there. Oh, that ball. That was such a bad pinch that Danny expected it to flat roll. Kane saying, I'm sorry, I hit a really bad shot.
Yeah, I'm going to have to keep
And
that
he
one
said,
up.
he probably said to him, don't worry, that won't happen again.
Right.
12 serving 5.
That was some funny stuff there. Hello, Sam, Greg, Leo, Robert, Noel.
Daniel trying to pick the serve. Again, it's a bullet.
That's a good shot. That was good.
He's going to appeal it. That was a good shot. So we're going to roll that back. As we're rolling that back, let's talk about one of our other partners. The IRT wants to thank Racquetball Warehouse for their support of the tour and the network. Racquetball Warehouse is the industry retail leader in the sport and can be found online at racquetballwarehouse.com. Check all the best gear and clothing in the racquetball industry today. Racquetball Warehouse, the official retail partner of the IRT. Racquetballwarehouse.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was wrong right there. That shot skipped in according to the video review. And Kane's going to have something to say, and that's all splinters.
6 serving 12.
So Daniel
Six
gets a
serving
point
12.
there.
Not a good serve by De La Rosa right here. Great pickup by DLR. Can't get that cross court. What a shot by the King.
Yeah, he's just so good.
12
Steve
serving
Campbell,
6.
no, I don't think DLR has just given up. I think he's playing the best player in the world.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's just so much you could do. Great return of serve right there. And another great shot there by DLR.
That was a great shot.
To get himself back in the service box.
6 serving 12.
Kane's going to shoot this. Another one straight into the ground. Another good point by De La Rosa. Giving Kane the setups along the wall, and Kane had put a couple of them into the ground. Good pick up there by De La Rosa. I think he got that.
I'm going to say that's a good shot. Good get.
You're going to see an appeal here. That was extremely close. My first instinct was that he got it, and he just framed it. So what do you guys think at home? Obviously, it's tough as a referee. When you can't see the second bounce, you have to call it good. Kane said, get that one, as he blasted it into the corner. Back in the service box by the King.
Dean, it's always funny to see what Kane's going to do after Scott calls something, and he gives him that look. I see wow, what a touch.
Great
and
shot right there.
And he does get it off the back wall.
Called it on himself. That's a great call by the King. Two bounce get, and again, that's is right in front of Scott. I don't know if he saw it, but there's like, he's kind of obstructed with the bottom of the court there.
Yeah, he doesn't have the full view of that front flash.
We got a broken ball. Got lucky right there. That ball came right off the
8, serving 12.
8-12 here in game one. This is such a great game. Wow. 1,000 miles an hour down the line.
Yeah, you know, some of the things that we're noticing here, Kelly, is Kane's body language. Very relaxed, you know, very poised. He's usually a little more focused. He's less aggressive today.
Almost casual.
Yeah. You know, it's another day at the office right there.
Yep. It's like you said, Kane knows where he's at. He knows where his pencil sharpener is, his stapler.
I said that yesterday. I said he knows exactly where the file cabinet is. He doesn't have to turn the lights on, anything like that.
He's in his element.
Hold it. Backswing into a point.
Calling a point right there. It didn't make a difference. Kane had an easy shot anyway. But those are the ones Danny doesn't like Kane actually swinging at when he's kind of close like that.
Nope. Backswing. Backswing. That's not backswing. 14 serving 8.
You know, I mean, Scott was very proactive making that call, but he didn't even have to say anything because Danny didn't get the ball anyway. Kane still put it right in there.
Wow.
Skip. I call skip, no hinder. Game one.
Game one in the books, ladies and gentlemen.
See if we can get a look at that last play there, Dean.